What is up, Scentsy fans? It's Patricia and welcome to another week of Tester Tuesday. And if you like Tester Tuesday videos, make sure you hit the subscribe and the bell so you'll be notified when I post a video, and that way you can vote on time. So don't forget, every week by Wednesday morning, we tally the votes. I warm and review 2 scents based on my home and my nose, and I try to relay that information to you in the hopes it might help you decide if a scent is going to work for you or not. All right, let's talk about our first place scent for the week. It is Sugarplumberry. Now, I have this in a brick from 2019, but it is coming in Scents of the Season collection, launching to the public on November 1st. Consultants were able to order the early access kit on October the 1st, so I'm awaiting that. But in the meantime, I thought, what better reason if you're a hoarder to pull out something old and be able to share it with people? So Sugarplumberry had 41% of the vote. It's this kind of dulled purple color, and I would say it's between medium to strong on cold sniff. It's going to go in a category. Now, the interesting thing is this could go in a lot of categories. This could go in fresh, this could go in fruity, it could go in spicy, it can go in woods, it could even go in citrus, but it probably would not go in floral or bakery, obviously. So let's talk about the scent description and then we'll break down the notes. It says, a jolly holiday brew of spiced citrus peels, evergreen berries, sugar plums, and cinnamon sticks. So the very first scent note we stumble across, besides the fact that they say holiday, so this would really be good for a holiday season, is spiced citrus. Yeah, you can definitely get the difference of a little bit of citrus. That's what makes it bright. There's also a winter berry. It says evergreen berries. So the berries are providing a little bit of fruitiness, and so is the sugar plums. And sugar plums are more of a sweetness because they're not so much plums as like plummy sweet. And then cinnamon sticks, there's some spice here. And they also talk about evergreen, and you definitely get some tree in here. So it's like a Mambo number 5 because you're getting a little bit of everything melded together. So rumor has it this is very similar to Holiday's Nest. So I have not smelled Nest next to this, but I'll take people's word for it. So I have a note. The citrus and fresh components are there. The fruitiness from the berries and the sugar plum and the sweetness is there. The woods from the evergreen is there, and the spice from the cinnamon. And it's more like a mid-level potpourri style cinnamon. This throws very fast and it throws long and strong. So let's get started about performance. So this particular row I warmed for my review, and this particular brick cube I used for samples for customers. So let's talk about the open layout first. I put the equivalent, it worked out to be about 6.5 to 7 cubes by weight equivalent from my wax, from this to a wax bar style thing. All right, so I put it in one day at 12:30 and I left it going till 9 p.m., so 8.5 hours. It was maximum strength and throw up 8 out of 10. We had visitors, we had physio and OT come by for a home visit, and they were looking at different things with Drew, his eating chair, his bath chair, etc. And when they came in, I was like, oh my gosh, it's really strong. I hope I don't blow them out. So I put it in at 12:30 and they showed up almost at 4, and I was like, ooh, it's strong. They never said anything, but they did go out to the car a couple times to get stuff. Anyway, I tried it again the next day, but I did go to work. So I put it in at 9, and when I came home at 6, it was extremely light. So I would say it didn't quite last 17 hours. Now, you're going to say to yourself, well, that doesn't sound like a long scent. It is pretty long in my open layout, so it did better than one just average day. It probably was about a day and a half in my open layout. Very strong, and it's a challenging space to warm scents, as you probably know if you watch my channel. All right, so the other spot I warmed, I think I took this middle one and cut it in half and put each portion, one and one, in my TV room upstairs, which is the equivalent to about 4 cubes. It was very strong there between 8.5 and 9. And I left it going there almost a full 48 hours. So it was about 42 hours because I started it a little bit late. I have a note here. It didn't restart as well. Like once I let it go almost 48 hours, and I tried it again for a few hours. And then sometimes when you stop something, it loses its momentum. And because scent kind of lingers in the room, and then if you stop it and try to start it like a couple of days later or something like that, it doesn't have the scent molecules in the air to kind of stay consistent. So I think that's what's happened here. But if you like scents, like if you could imagine Blue Christmas plus Dancing Sugar Plums together, that's what this is closest to me. I used to say it was very similar to Blue Christmas plus Black raspberry vanilla. But black raspberry vanilla is very heavy and dense. And the plum berry note in here is a little bit more gentle, softer, and airy, even though this is a strong scent. And I think it's more like Blue Christmas, which is very fresh evergreen citrus. To me, it reads very fresh, almost like a shaving cream, and then the sweetness of dancing sugar plums with a little bit of spice. Anyway, definitely a holiday scent, open concept worthy scent. You could warm it in any spot of your home. Because of that, you could use less wax in a small zone. You could put it in a lower performing warmer to kind of lighten the scent throw if you'd like. Now, will I be repurchasing this one? It's definitely in my Scent of the Season kit, so I will enjoy that, but I'm working my way through my brick, so I have plenty of wax, so no need to repurchase. But it is a nice solid scent, just not a favorite of mine, but I am pleased with its performance. So that is Sugarplumberry. All right, let's talk about scent number 2 for the week. It is I Pink, I Can. This is from the Pink Awareness Collection. So a portion of that collection goes towards donations for breast cancer research charities. So this one had 21% of the vote. It's almost like this solid, this color pink. I warmed this whole bar, so I can't show you the color of the wax. About a medium intensity on cold snip, and I would put this in the fruity floral category, which you can't really do, but that's what I'm going to do. It says, for the scent description, a lively mix of coconut water, tropical stone fruit, and hibiscus nectar encourages positivity. So when I first smelled this on cold snip, it was very familiar. So it's not a very unique scent, and we've smelled things like this before. So I would describe it as a tropical, fruity floral scent. Coconut water is not really prominent in here, but that's what's aiding to the tropical feel, as well as it says tropical stone fruit. But really, to me, it smells like maybe like mango and peach and that kind of thing. I don't think there's papaya, but like a mixture of those. And I don't think peach wouldn't really be tropical, but the hibiscus nectar, I think the nectar is making it a little bit tangy, and the hibiscus is contributing to the floral, and it's a tropical floral feel. So as I warmed this, it reminded me of a few different scents, but really I would say Aloha Orchid quite a bit. Maybe even Aloha Orchid mixed with Picked for You. I don't have Aloha Orchid anymore to directly compare, but very close. I also thought on cold snip, when I first smelled it, it reminded me of It's Love, but I never went and cross-referenced. But you know those fruity floral scents. Some people said Plumeria Peach, but I think if you remember Aloha Orchid, then that's very similar. Maybe a little bit of a special additional twist. But this would do really well in mid-size areas because it wasn't overly strong. So let's talk about performance. I warmed 2 cubes here in my bedroom. Strength and throw is about 6.5 out of 10. I left it going almost a full 2 days, but really it only had scent for about a day and a half. And on the start of the second day, it was about 3 to 4 out of 10, so not very strong on day 2. And in Drew's room, I used 4 cubes, and amongst 2 warmers, strength and throw was a little bit better there, 8 out of 10. It did not maintain that. On day 2, it was about 3 out of 10 starting out, and I left it going a full 2 days, but really could only smell it for about a day and a half. I also used 2 cubes as samples. So I would say this is definitely a spring-summer geared scent more than fall and winter. And I am happy about the donation, but it's not one that I need to repurchase. So it's not one that I need to put in my club or repurchase, but it was enjoyable for what it was. So that is I Pink, I Can. All right, let's move to the portion of the video where I'm going to draw some scents and you guys are going to vote. If you're new to my channel, you're going to vote for 2 different scents by early Wednesday morning down in the YouTube comment section. If you can't vote on YouTube, you can find my Instagram. It's Patricia Gates, and put your 2 votes there on the Tester Tuesday post. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to present to you 4 of the bricks because I already warmed Cozy Kitchen and have a review out on it. And then I'm going to add in the top 2 remaining breast cancer awareness bars. All right, so scent number 1 is going to be Candy Apple. And I'm sure if I went and looked, I could probably find a review on that in amongst my Bring Back My Bars, but that's okay. I don't expect you guys to search for that. I had for scent number 2, Forever Flannel. I must say it is hard to see the names. Maybe a white lettering might have done better. Scent number 3 is Holly Jolly Cider. And scent number 4 is Orange Spice and Everything Nice. Scent number 5 is going to be Positively Pink. This came in 3rd place last week. And scent number 6 is going to be Turn Up the Pink. So thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. Don't forget to vote, and I will see you guys in the next video. Sugarplumberry, it reminds me of Blue Christmas with a little bit of dancing sugar plums.